24. I packed up my car and headed to a place called Smithville, Tennessee. I didn't know anyone or anything there. I kind of just went there on a whim. Just felt like it was a place I needed to go to and see what was there. And I was not very confident making my way there. I hadn't really heard of anyone doing what I was trying to do. And, going into a town where you don't know anybody, you just don't know how people are going to be. And thankfully, I can say I was pleasantly surprised with the people of Smithville. And that's the biggest reason I wanted to make this video. As you can see, it's a beautiful place. Just so many special things about it. But the most special thing that I wanted to highlight here is the people. And I wanted to see what was here and try to share it with whoever would love to hear about it. And I found a really amazing place with amazing people, truly amazing people. And it gave birth to this song in me that you'll see in a little bit. But first, let's get to know the people of Smithville.
When COVID came around and then the whole country seemed to shut down, real estate wise, I seen a huge surge in business because people were saying, okay, I'm living in this big town, but I can't leave. They're making me stay in my apartment. Right. Why don't I go look at the lake?
My name's Dwayne Hendrickson. I was born here, so I've been here all my life. My parents were from here. I'd say early 1800s, 1815. It's about
Really?
Yeah. So both sides of my families have been here over 200 years.
So I'm born and raised in Smithville. So I've been here almost 44 years now. Next month will be 44 years. My parents grew up here in Smithville. They weren't necessarily born in Smithville, but I mean from a very, very young age, they grew up here too.
So you remember 9/11?
Yeah,
Just do you remember how remember how the country was right after?
Yeah.
That's what we need to capture.
Yeah.
Without the bad stuff that happened to
right.
get there. And I think these small towns, that's what we want again.
Most of the time, they start to school in kindergarten. So, and they, 12, 13 years in school, and they get to know people. I think once you get to know people, you tend to respect them more. If you're in a large city, there's like thousands of people around, so I mean, you're not going to go up and make friends with somebody just walking down the street.
Yeah.
If you're sitting in class with them and going to ball games with them, maybe church.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of churches here, and they do a lot for the community.
In small towns, you have that support where people look out for each other. People speak up for each other. They protect each other. They... you can count on your neighbor to watch your place while you go on vacation or, loan your neighbor your car. I mean, small things like that. Trust, what I mean? So if our country could implement small town values like that, trust.
Actually being a neighbor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Humanity.
We're here to help each other, to make each other better. That's what we're really here for. We've got to have each other's back in this world. Again, we briefly touched on it, but I'm a Christian. I pray a lot. Usually it's by myself. That's just where I find my peace is I'm by myself, and then I'll do it. And do I talk to God? Yes. Do I think God talks to me? Absolutely, He does. And I think He definitely guides me. Now, rarely will you hear me talk about religion. This besides my wife, you may be one of the first and only people that's ever got that out of me. But yeah, we're definitely here. And is there something greater and better out there? Absolutely, and I look forward to it.
I washed my soul in Sinner Hill Lake. Then I went down to the Ace. Talked to Aaron, talked to Dwayne. Then I went on by the square. Spoke with Tony about everything and everywhere. He told me there's no better thing around than a day in DeKalb County. Oh, there's no better thing around than a day in my town. Found my home at Twisted Oaks, where they poured me up a drink, just enough to wet my teeth. In this southern town you can hear the fiddle sound for miles and miles on Independence Day. Hear them say, oh, there's no better thing around than a day in DeKalb County. Oh, there's no better thing around than a day in my town. Oh, a day in my town.
Heck yeah, brother. That was it.